Oh, gather round, my darlings, and let me tell you the tragic ballad of the JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa, Costa Rica, a place where dreams go to wither like a bouquet left in the sun. Picture this. You arrive, weary from travel, your soul aching for the embrace of luxury, only to be met with a lobby that smells faintly of expired promises and broken Wi-Fi signals. The room. Oh, the room, where do I even begin? The dresser, my loves, was not just a dresser, it was a sentient being of chaos, its wiring exposed like the frayed nerves of a guest who has just realized they have been scammed. And the sliding door, left open by the cleaning crew, as if inviting the local wildlife to ransack your belongings. Raccoons, they said, as if blaming nature for their own negligence was a valid excuse. Imagine paying thousands of dollars only to share your suite with masked bandits who, frankly, had better manners than the staff. The food, sweet suffering saints, the food. A breakfast that costs $35, not because it is worth $35, but because they have calculated exactly how much despair you are willing to pay for before collapsing into hysterical laughter. Tiny portions, as if designed for a dollhouse banquet. 3 shrimp, my darlings, 3, and potatoes the size of pebbles, as though the chef had mistaken the kitchen for a rock tumbler. The steakhouse, do not get me started off at cuts of meat, so expensive they should come with a financial advisor to help you process the grief. And while you weep over your empty wallet, the manager will ignore you entirely, preferring to seat another family right in front of you, as if you are invisible, as if your money is not green enough. The beach, oh, the cruel irony of the beach. They sell you golden sands, but what they deliver is a rocky wasteland where the currents are strong enough to pull your will to live right out to sea. The signs warning of danger. They are there, but only after you arrive, like a surprise party nobody wanted. Did they mention this when you booked? Of course not. Why would they? Transparency is for peasants. The service. Darling, the service is not just slow, it is an exercise in existential despair. You will wait 20 minutes for a menu, 40 for a drink, and by the time it arrives, you will have aged into a ghost of your former self. The staff moves as though underwater, their smiles strained, their eyes avoiding yours, as if you are the unreasonable one for expecting basic competence. And do not even think about asking for a coffee refill. You will be met with the kind of annoyance usually reserved for someone who has just kicked a puppy. The pool, filthy, black mold creeping along the edges like a metaphor for the resort's crumbling facade. No shade, because apparently baking like a rotisserie chicken is part of the luxury experience. And then, the final insult bill. Hidden fees surfacing like sea monsters from the depths of corporate greed. $200 extra a night, charged without reason, refunded never. You will beg for your money back, and they will smile and nod and do absolutely nothing, because at the JW Marriott Guanacaste, your suffering is their profit. So here I am, my dear disillusioned travelers, a survivor of this grand deception, here to warn you, do not go. Do not give them your money, your time, or your hope. This is not a resort, it is a beautifully landscaped scam, a monument to mediocrity wrapped in a brand name. And now, my loves, I must ask, have you too felt the sting of their indifference? Have you too been robbed of joy by their incompetence? Tell me in the comments so we may...
Welcome to our comprehensive analysis of the businesses surrounding the JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa in Costa Rica. As we embark on this journey, imagine we're strolling through the bustling streets with the sun kissing our skin and the scent of the ocean in the air. But not all that glitters is gold, and beneath the surface of this picturesque landscape lies a tapestry of customer experiences, some of which are as tumultuous as the rolling waves of the Pacific. In the shadow of the resort's grandeur, the local businesses of Guanacaste present a mixed bag of offerings. It's a place where the promise of paradise sometimes clashes with the reality of commercial endeavors. Let's delve into the heart of the matter, shall we? First, we find ourselves at Plaza Conchal II, a commercial hub that, according to some visitors, has seen better days. The echoes of bygone glory reverberate through the reviews, with tales of a shopping center that's a ghost of its former self. Rundown storefronts and the occasional gem, like a delightful ice cream shop, can't seem to shake off the overarching sense of neglect. It's a place that might make you wonder if the journey was worth the effort. Venturing further, we stumble upon the JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa itself. Here, the narrative takes a turn. While the resort boasts a stunning beachfront location, it's not without its flaws. Reports of mildew-scented rooms, inedible food, and less than satisfactory service paint a picture that contrasts sharply with the idyllic backdrop. One can't help but feel a pang of sympathy for those who saved up for a dream vacation, only to find themselves longing for the comfort of their own home. Next, we visit Sentido Norte, where the views are as breathtaking as the service is reportedly lackluster. It's a place where expectations are often set high, only to be met with disappointment. From overpriced appetizers masquerading as entrees to instances of apparent discrimination, this restaurant seems to be a masterclass in how not to win the hearts of diners. As we continue our exploration, we encounter El Vaquero, a culinary establishment that has left more than a few taste buds feeling betrayed. The promise of a beachside brewery with a varied menu is soured by service that's as inconsistent as the waves that lap the shore. It's a reminder that even in paradise, a bad meal can cast a shadow over an otherwise sunny day. And then there's Monkey Lala, a place shrouded in mystery, with few reviews to shed light on its offerings. Perhaps it's the enigmatic nature of this establishment that leaves us wondering what tales its silence holds. Our final stop is Namu Restaurant, where the allure of a fire show is overshadowed by accusations of deceptive practices and less than stellar food quality. It's a cautionary tale of a dining experience gone awry, leaving patrons with a bad taste in their mouths, and not just from the food. In this vibrant corner of Costa Rica, where the promise of pura vida beckons, one must tread carefully. The businesses near the JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa offer a lesson in expectations versus reality. As travelers, we must navigate these waters with a discerning eye and an open heart, for not every gem shines as brightly as we hope. In conclusion, while the area boasts natural beauty and the allure of luxury, it's evident that the local businesses have some soul-searching to do. Perhaps with a bit of effort and a commitment to excellence, these establishments can align their services with the breathtaking environment that surrounds them. Until then, we urge you, intrepid traveler, to approach with cautious optimism and a sense of humor, for the best stories are often born from the most unexpected of experiences. And so, we leave you with a sense of wonder and a touch of trepidation, knowing that your journey through the businesses near the JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa will be as unique as the landscape itself.
May your travels be filled with joy, your meals be delicious, and your experiences be nothing short of memorable.
Here's the script. So I looked into crimes near JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa, Costa Rica, and let me tell you, it's like some businesses around there are like super sketchy. You know, they like trying to take advantage of tourists who are just trying to have a good time. For example, there was this supermarket in Tamarindo, like super close to JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa, Costa Rica, and they were accused of overcharging and cloning credit cards. Like tourists would pay for their groceries, and then days later, they'd see multiple unauthorized charges on their statements. It's like, how could you do that to people who are just trying to enjoy their vacation? I mean, one Canadian tourist reported that they were charged like 3 extra times, and the store owner just blamed it on a bank error. Like, come on, I bet the tourists were so upset and frustrated when they found out what happened. They probably felt like they got ripped off, you know. And then there was this souvenir shop in Playas del Coco, like not too far from JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa, Costa Rica, and they set up a fake tour desk inside the shop. Like they were selling boat trips and fishing tour, but they were just taking people's money and not actually booking anything. It's like, how could you be so cruel? I bet the tourists were so disappointed and angry when they found out they got scammed. They probably felt like they wasted their money, you know. And then there was this car rental desk near Liberia Airport, like super close to JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa, Costa Rica, and they were accused of charging tourists for damage that didn't even exist. Like they'd point out a scratch on the bumper and be like, oh, you did that, and then charge them like $800. It's like, how could you be so dishonest? I bet the tourists were so frustrated and upset when they got scammed like that. They probably felt like they got taken advantage of, you know. And finally, there was this restaurant in Flamingo Beach, like super close to JW Marriott Guanacaste Resort Spa, Costa Rica, and they were accused of showing tourists one menu with normal prices and then charging them from a different higher priced menu. Like they'd show them a menu with prices in colons and dollars.